And we are back. American media has a noticeable lack of Caribbean representation in pop culture and the arts. Now, in an attempt to address this, the African Diaspora Film Festival is bringing a Caribbean film series right here to New York City. Joining me now is the founder of ADIF, Diarah N'Daw, along with the directors, Juan Zapata, and I believe that he is with us, Juan Alfonson Zapata. And we thank you so much for joining us. And also, no, we just got one, right?
Yes, we get one.
Okay, I want
Yes.
to make sure. Sorry about that. Juan, I messed up. How you doing?
I'm doing well here in
Good,
Barcelona.
good. Diarah, good to have you. And yes, an opportunity to
Thanks.
really highlight it. I want to talk to Diarah first and talk to us a little bit about this here because as we talk about the Caribbean, we talk about really putting them even more on the map when it comes to the area of film.
Absolutely. I just want to go back a little bit and give you some background about the work that we do. Um, the African Diaspora Film Festival has created a collaboration with the Vice President for Community Affairs and Diversity at Teachers College, Columbia University. And since 2006, we have a program called Films in the Classroom, where we actually have really a space for conversation and for people to be able to exchange and discover different kind of films. And so this month we are going to the Caribbean because indeed it's we don't see a lot of production from the Caribbean, and we really try to represent the Caribbean in all of its richness and diversity. We have films from Cuba, from Puerto Rico, from Suriname, from Martinique, from Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, and the Bahamas. And so we really wanted to present, and we have a number of new films that have not screened in New York before. One in particular called Fortune for All actually won the best film from Trinidad and Tobago at the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival. So we are bringing to New York films that actually received awards in Trinidad. We also have another one that's called Man Up, which is an interesting fiction documentary that explores masculinity through the eyes of different relationships. And that one is from Barbados. And then Who in the Morning is from the Bahamas, and it celebrates the Juncanu, the carnival that they have there in the Bahamas. So it's full of culture, ideas. We really try to represent many different kind of ideas that are sparkling right now in the Caribbean through this series.
And Juan has a film that is also going to be seen, and we want to bring Juan in. And congratulations on coming this way and having the film seen. Talk to me, Juan. First of all, give us a little bit of insight into your film, and then we'll go from there.
Yes, it's a documentary film. We film in Dominican Republic. In Spanish, it's called Mal de Caña, which would be translated into sugarcane malice. That's the English name. And we film in the sugarcane plantations of the Central Romana Corporation in the east side of the island, close to Punta Cana, Bávaro, and Casa de Campo.
And for yourself, the opportunity to really be seen over here. Talk to us about what it means to be a part of this film festival.
Oh, for us, it's great. Not only because actually, of course, we want the film to have as much exposure as it can, but thanks to Armatan and the film festival. Actually, the film, one of the places where it's been seen the most is in the United States. And for us, the company that owns the sugarcane plantation where we filmed the documentary is actually owned by Florida Crystals, which is a US based in Florida company. So it's like our second target market, what we intended the film to be seen, especially because it deals with the working conditions and human rights abuses by the corporation in Dominican Republic of the workers in the sugarcane plantation. So for us, it's fantastic, and it's like I said, it's like our second audience target, the place we wanted to show it the most.
What is your hope that people will be able to take away from the film once watching?
Basically, I think our screenwriter Gian Matteo put it right from the beginning, and it's that the fact that inequality, it's a fundamental piece of capitalism, of the system of production and exploitation that we have in place right now. And in the case of the workers in Central Romana, most of them are of Haitian descent, a lot of them undocumented. And of course, this, like in many other countries, this kind of, these are unprotected workers. They don't have a lot of the rights that other Dominican workers have in the Dominican Republic. So in my intention is that we all understand a little bit of all these mechanisms of exploitation of these workers, also of the land. And my background is in architecture and landscape, so I kind of tend to look everything through the lens of space, of how it is constructed, and how it affects people's lives. And in the case precisely of Central Romana Corporation, as I said, the parent company is Florida Crystals, which also commercializes the Florida Crystals brand in the U.S. and the Domino Sugar brand in the U.S. There have been many articles and investigations into the human rights violations and labor violations of this company in Dominican Republic, also when in the Everglades in Florida, years before. And yes, we wanted to expose a little bit of what is behind of all these consumer products that we can kind of take for granted, how they are produced, where they come from, and question a little bit their actual sustainability, both in social and economic terms.
And I want to get the opportunity for Diarah to jump in here and talk a little bit about this here, because as you know, Juan has talked a little bit about the exposure of exposing people to understanding what's going on. You have a greater lens of exposure that you're trying to do through this film festival. Talk to me about the public takeaway too, because there's so many great films that are out there, and sometimes, unfortunately, we're not exposed to them, but you have the opportunity to bring that to light.
Yeah, we really want to invite people to come and watch all these films. There's going to be a conversation with the directors of Who in the Morning. It's a moment for discovery, and also to realize that there are a lot of commonalities in terms of the issues that are presented in the various films. The program is going to be taking place at Teachers College, Columbia University. It's going to be the weekend of April 26 to 28. And we have a website, nyadiff.org, where people can go and see and watch the lineup and discover all the films. I think that Sugarcane Malice is a very important film, and it really represents the work that we want to do, which is to bring to light some of the issues that we are facing as people of African descent. And I think that people should particularly come and see this film and try to see if they can participate in any kind of action that is currently taking place to help those immigrants in Haiti that are being exploited.
Yeah. Well, Diarah, I want to thank you so much for joining us. Juan, thank you so much for joining us. Best wishes on the upcoming film festival. And Juan, I hear that you're out there in Barcelona?
Yes.
Oh, that's
for a few years already.
Now, that's my second home. I'll be there in June, so maybe I'll see you. Who knows?
I'm here.
All right.
Give me a call.
All right, be good. Take care. Now, for more information, visit the website, nyadiff.org, and then follow them on Instagram at New York_ADiff. Don't go anywhere. We got more open coming up right after this.